Hello everyone. Let's solve this problem very quickly. It's not as difficult as it looks. By the way, you're welcome to Feel Cool Mathematics, where we solve problems into detail, right? So from here we are looking for the value of x. Now let's go. This is the same thing as 3 to the power of x minus square root of 3 to the power of x. If you like, you have this in bracket, then multiply by square root of 3. Let's have this in brackets to the power of 4. Okay, remember, if I pick one of the bases, right, I will add the powers, and this will give me this middle term. Okay, now we have this plus 20, and this is equal to 0. To continue with this, we'll have 3 to the power of x minus, here now, this square root of 3 is the same thing as 3 to the power of 1 over 2, right? Then the power of x outside is still there. Then multiply by, from here, we have 3 to the power of 1 over 2. That is for the square root of 3. Then the power of 4 outside is still there, plus 20, and this is equal to 0. Now, to continue with this, 3 to the power of x is still there, minus, from here, we have 3 to the power of x over 2, because 1 over 2 times x is x over 2, then multiply by 3 to the power of 2. How did I get 2? 2 can cancel this, and we're having just 2 left. So this is 3 to the power of 2. Then we have plus 20, and this is equal to 0. Let's deal with this. We still have 3 to the power of x minus, from here, okay, this is 3 to the power of x over 2 multiplied by 9 plus 20. This is equal to 0. Now, this is one of the mistakes that learners are likely to make. They will add 9 and 20 together, but that is wrong. Remember, 9 is attached to 3 to the power of x over 2, right? So we can better write this as 3 to the power of x minus 9 into bracket 3 to the power of x over 2, then plus 20 equals 0. I think it's better we arrange it like this. Now, how do we proceed from here? How do we proceed from here? Now, we're going to work on this term here. Okay, let's work on this term. Do you know that 3 to the power of x is the same thing as 3 to the power of x over 2 to the power of 2, right? So this and this are the same because this 2 can cancel the 2, right? And then I'm arranging this so that we'll have this in this place. Have something like this in this place. So let's continue. In place of 3 to the power of x, I'm writing the whole of this. And that is 3 to the power of x over 2 to the power of 2. Then we have minus 9 into bracket 3 to the power of x over 2. Then we have plus 20, and this is equal to 0. Now, what can we see? We have this in two places. So we will let a letter to represent that. So let y be equal to 3 to the power of x over 2. So that will now be our y. So here now it will be y squared minus, here we have 9. Then here is y, so we have 9y plus 20, and this is equal to 0. Now we have a quadratic equation. Let's deal with this. Let's deal with this very quickly. Now from here, we can look for a method to use. Let's see if we can factorize. For us to factorize this, two numbers we multiply to get plus 20 will be minus 4 and minus 5. Minus 4 and minus 5 will be multiplied to get 20, and minus 4 plus minus 5 will give us minus 9. So this is simple now. The factors are y minus 4 and then y minus 5, right? So both of them will be equal to 0. Now we say that y minus 4 equals 0, or y minus 5 equals 0. So that from here, y is equal to 4, right? Because 0 plus 4 is still 4. Or from here, y will be equal to 5. Therefore, we can say that y is equal to 4 or 5. But remember, we are not looking for y because we do not have y in the equation. Let's take a look. Okay, so that is it over there. Okay, what is the equation? Okay, so that is the equation over there. There's no y in the equation. Rather, we are looking for x. But then there's a point where we say, let y be equal to 3 to the power of x over 2. So we are going to start from there very quickly. Okay, so this is where we are. We have y to be equal to 4 or 5, right? Now, in place of y now, I can write 4. And I will say it's equal to 3 to the power of x over 2. Or better still, you write 3 to the power of x over 2 equals 4. Now, we cannot express them in the same base, so we take the log of both sides. So we have log 3 to the power of x over 2 equals log 4, right? Now, the power here can come behind, so we have x over 2. Let's have this in bracket. Then we have log, or better still, we have this in bracket. We have log 3 equal to log 4, right? Now, what do I do from here? I need to divide this by by log 3. Divide by log 3, then divide this by log 3 as well. So that x over 2, this is cancelling this, is equal to, now here we can apply change of base, right? So we have log 4 to base 3. The denominator here becomes the base. So from here, what can we do? Since we are looking for the value of x, we can just cross multiply so that 2 will multiply this. So we'll now have x to be equal to 2. Then we have log 4 to base 3. Okay, so this becomes the value of x. But then we still have another value from the 5 over there. Remember, we got y to be equal to 3 to the power of x over 2, right? Very well. And from here, we can say 3 to the power of x over 2 is equal to 5. Why do we get 5? Because one of the values of y is also 5. Now from here we apply our log. Log 3 to the power of x over 2 is equal to log 5. Now the power goes behind x over 2, and then we have log 3, and this is equal to log 5. So from here we divide by log 3 just like we did before. Divide this by log 3. This goes with this, and then x over 2 is now equal to change of base like we did, and we shall get log 5 to base 3. Now, to get our x, we cross multiply like I said before, and we get 2 multiplied by log 5 to base 3. Now, let's bring the two values of x together. This is one of the values, and the other value is x equals 2 log 5 to base. Okay, the first one is 2 log 4 to base 3. So from here we have the two values of x. But the question is, do you think both of them would satisfy the equation? Let me know your response in the comment section.